Hey guys, Sergeant PPG here, and today I'm kind of psyched because I kind of just got this weapon and I wanted to get a gameplay. This isn't like a crazy good gameplay, but it's kind of like the Bal 27 Inferno gameplay. The gameplay when I just got it, like 1 or 2 games off when I just got it. And this is the first game I played by myself, acting serious with my HBR insanity. Yes, I finally got it. And yes, I have 2 different class setups for it. It needs that, okay? It needs that. Only difference is the attachments on the class setups. I was testing to see if I should keep running with suppressor. I don't think it needs it. Or, well, no guns actually need suppressor, but I don't think I want it on. And I can't believe that I got this gun in this game. Because this game hates me. It's that simple. This game actually does hate me. So I'm actually surprised that I even got close to using this gun. And this this random guy, this gameplay was actually pretty fun. But another thing I want to talk about is weapon balance. I said I would give it its own video, and I think I'll make it this video. So what's weapon balance in this game? They are like, I don't really understand it. They actually messed around with the stats. So now, even though some stats change, and it doesn't say that it affects other stats, it actually does. But if they say a gun actually has more fire rate, it will also change the amount of recoil you get. And before it wasn't like that, because I remember seeing people with this HBR insanity and still able to get kills across the map a lot easier than I am. Don't watch this. It took me a while. I probably could have gotten that kill if I got up there the first time, but auto mantle doesn't work. When you want it, it works when you don't want it. And I quite like this kill. I felt like I should have had him there. And then I got him. I like that kill. But the insanity. I say arguably the best gun in the game. Everything about it is pretty good. Like, even though they did sort of nerf the recoil, it wasn't that bad. I could still control. I learned to control recoil. I'm still okay with this. And this gun is just so much fun to use. It's fun to finally have it. It's like, oh, I finally have my backup insanity. If I ever get bored of using my AK-12 or my speakeasy, I got my insanity, my good and true. If you use this gun, you're gonna have fun no matter what. And it's true. This gun is actually pretty good. It's very amazing. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't get good enough gameplay, but then I thought if I kept going for one, it's not going to be like my first impressions, so I gave one of my newest ones, so, well, yeah, one of my most recent. And, but back to gun balance, yeah, that's what I want to speak about. Sorry for that weird pause. I was thinking about if I should continue on the gun or should I go, but it's an insanity. You guys know what it's about. It's about killing people. It's insane in the membrane. It does what it gotta do. Okay, it does what it gotta do. Pick up this other insanity, dual insanity combo. Nothing could go wrong, right? So gun balance in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I've already talked about how they've nerfed some variants, like the Inferno has gotten it bad with that weird stat balance nerf, and this gun has gotten it, but it's not that bad actually. And I don't really understand this. It came out of here like no reason. Because people think those guns are like, I don't know, like those guns are, how you say, overpowered. But aren't they supposed to be? You have to get so lucky to get those guns, and then when you finally do, it's not as good as the normal one because of the recoil. Maybe you're not too great at handling recoil, so you don't like it. That's what I don't understand. Like, it would have made more sense if they also nerfed the base versions, but when I did testing with the base version and the Inferno, I found out the recoil on the Inferno was substantial. A lot more there. And I guess that is also fair, seeing how when you first play this game, the first weapon you get is a Bal 27. So I could understand the reason why you wouldn't want to make it hard to use right off the bat, but still, I don't see that as fair, because not people who got lucky enough to get the stupid elite version can't use it well, and I think it might have also balanced out the guns when it comes to elite counterparts too, because now you can say that maybe the Borscht, no, what is it, the Bare Fist is easier to use than the Insanity, which it probably isn't because it has minus accuracy. When it has that, it's pretty bad. I got pretty lucky there with this kill. That was a nice bit of kills right there. I like those kills. But I don't understand why they would do this. Like, a lot of things Sledgehammer has been doing, I really don't understand. It really doesn't make much sense to me. I don't get why they did it. I don't understand what they were trying to do, or what they were trying to do with the gun balance. It just seems to be really floaty, very washy, and like not very comprehensible. I don't like that. I feel like they should be more on top of things with the gun balance. But going back to gameplay real quick, I was mad about this game because I never got my warbird. That really annoyed me. I never got my warbird, but I got Walker tanks. But Walker tanks isn't even as good anymore because they nerfed the amount of time they last. And I saw that guy and I knew he was coming through it. I like this kill because he definitely should have had me. There was obviously some nervousness in play here. See, look at that. Obviously some nervousness because he didn't do too much damage. And I was trying to see if I could still kill some stupid paladin, but that's just a spotter one. It's not useful. Okay, so back to gun balance. Another thing with gun balance is that they nerfed some of the good guns in the game, like the the ASM one, I should say. I'm used to calling it a speakeasy, like the ASM one and the bow. But then that doesn't make people want to go play the guns that weren't up to par. It just means that there's a slightly worse, but still better than everything else, no matter what. They need to make everything close to on par. I feel like there's obviously going to be the best gun in the game. We shouldn't really have to change that. But guns nobody's using, those to be buffed. Like the AMR9, they keep trying to do things to it, but it just needs more damage. It's a burst weapon. It has like a handicap compared to other weapons, and you make it do less damage than most of the other guns in the game. Doesn't make sense. And then they just nerf all the good guns or the good SMG, and they make and I bet they think that that would make people want to go and use the AMR9 now. And to be honest, the only like version of the AMR9 I think is worth using is probably the Elite Pro Pipe, and I have only seen that once, and I didn't accidentally delete it. That was when the AMR9 was bad whatsoever, so I just deleted it. Like, and now they nerf. That's another thing. People delete stuff they thought were bad when they first get it. Before anything really happens. And I was really contemplating if I should have stolen that care package or just leave it. I should have stolen it, because if it was like a bluff one, I would have wasted my time. I wouldn't have died, but at least I would have wasted my time. I should have just gone for it. And I should have also taken this, but a blue I actually think personally a blue UAV is better than an elite stupid whatever it's called. I don't care. And gun balance also goes in with score streak balance. There's still score streaks I'm not gonna use, like things I don't feel are worth the price, like, and it has to do with the maps, because the maps heavily affect if a gun's worth the price. Like, if I'm playing on this map, I don't want a warbird. All I want is care package and a UAV, because that's gonna be the best thing for this map. You're gonna get the UAV, which is good on every single map, and then there's the Walker tanks, and that's all you want. Like, I don't really understand what they were trying. Like, the maps just look pretty in this game. It's sort of like that problem Battlefield 4 had. The maps look good, but they don't play out too well. Like if you're trying to play a Battlefield or Rush. And it's weird that they're actually having sort of the same problems, but nobody really cares because it's just Call of Duty and the maps aren't supposed to play out well. They're supposed to be standard type maps. But this game actually breaks some barriers on those map designs. I mean, even though there's still the 3 standard lanes, the map design is a little bit more intricate. The lanes are thicker and they get thinner, and then there's choke points. There's places with a lot of entrances for the enemies. There's places where there's a lot of entrances for your teammates. Places where a lot of things can go down, like this area on comeback. And I don't really get it. I don't understand why they did this. Wait, no, what am I saying? I'm an idiot. I understand why they did this. They did this because it makes the map game more unique. But still, it doesn't make sense for getting the score streaks on this map because you see that big building in B where everybody's hiding in. Nothing can get through that. The only thing you got is the 3 different lanes in the flanks. That's it. Oh my gosh. I just noticed I really wasn't talking about gun balance. I was talking about score streaks. I don't know. I was flustered. I got the gameplay shabbily. I don't really like the way I got this gameplay. I don't think it was terrible, but I'll probably try to go for a better one. Yeah, I will definitely try to go for a better one because this is my favorite gun in the game and I finally got the best version of it. So yeah, I didn't even get the top spot. That's how you know I was slipping. I wasn't even trying. But anyway, this is Sergeant PUBG's second video. Pretty close to the old one. And I'll see you guys later.